Okay, my friend, it is time for something very cool because I always loved other instructors' hot seats. I went to them myself back in the days, and even after I became an instructor, and there's always one thing missing. It would always be from open to close, but it would never be from like, wait, but what do the instructors do the beginning of the night? Like, how do they enter? Like, how do they warm up and stuff like that? I wish I would really like see a clip of like where the camera would follow the instructor for the entire night. So when I had the opportunity to record the MaxHotSeat, we said, you know what? I want to have at least one clip where I see the entire night, where I'm entering, like, obviously you're not gonna see like a 6-hour clip now, don't worry. But we cut it together to the most important parts, where I'm entering the club, where I'm feeling stifled, how I'm warming myself up, how I'm doing the first couple sets, all the way to the end where I do a glorious pull. Now, if you want to see the theory about that, again, how to have a one-night stand in the natural, where we're talking about the 3 halves of the night, you see me warming up, you see me doing things that push my own buttons. You see me being social in the first half of the night. I'm gathering some numbers, and in the second half of the night, I'm risking a little more. I'm trying to commit, but I can't. And then I end up roaming through the streets in the third half of the night. And here again, I will eliminate creepiness and so on and so forth. Again, watch the theory and the natural if you want to just kind of like connection. Anyways, without any further ado, this here has been shot on Halloween, thus people are dressed up and stuff like that. And Julie and me are still in boot camp. So yeah, let's see it. 1, 2, 3. One more thing. Tonight's boot camp night 2. Okay, we told you guys boot camp is designed for you guys to become your own boot camp instructor. So the last night tomorrow will be the releasing you guys into the wilderness night. Tonight, we're of course going to be here to coach you guys, but start doing stuff yourself. Start taking responsibility for yourself. Start approaching. You don't have to wait for the elbow. You see a hot girl, fucking jump on her, okay? Suck idiot. 1, 2, 3 up my asshole, motherfucker. By the way, watch out, security right there. Hey, buddy. Got a huge fan. Nice one, nice one. Yeah, watch out, security's here have plain white shirts. Yeah, I like that guy, Yeah, this is also an experimental phase here. I'm experimenting around with new openers. So here I'm like, I take some money and can I buy some of your time with that? If you look at Julian's face, by the way, how he loves that opener. He even leans over and the mic picks it up a little bit and says, so good. Self-amusement. Can I buy some of your time with that? Can I buy some of your time with that? It's yours, it's yours. Where this comes from, there's a lot more for you, baby. Yeah, just take it, it's fine. Just take it. Just take it, it's fine.
That is so good. I'm going to do it to your friend. Are you ready?
It's so funny because, well, yes, I put on off my jacket, sorry, it's getting hot. It's so funny because Julian's like, oh, let's do it to your friend, and she's like, yeah, which one? She like loves it. So again, spread love and fun and have a good time. You guys want some money?
Well, I have a boyfriend who is...
No. I don't care how old your boyfriend is. I want to know how old you are.
But yeah, I woke up this morning.
32.
It was crazy. I'm not used to it.
Older?
Like I said, I'm honestly...
25.
Yeah.
All right, I wasn't ready for that. Well, then it doesn't even matter. Your boyfriend's only 4 years older than you.
British accent.
Bitching around that he's fucking 49. And it's so cute how you try to be positive towards the inevitable. Wow. If I was a girl and I was like approaching 40, and not even married yet.
I like if it's like a pretty big phone, it's like quite loud and it's like back.
Pushing my own buttons, which is for me playing air instruments.
Yeah, I don't think about all this weird shit. Like, I'm studying camera right now. Yeah.
Never think like, oh, I'm leeching something off her, I want some. No. It's literally like, hey, look, there's a good time in there. Type in your number.
Okay.
Yeah, that mindset.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Hi. You speak English?
Yeah, I do.
Maximilian.
Hi.
What's your mother language?
Sorry?
What's your mother language?
What's my mother language? Dutch.
It's
Dutch.
not. You lied. I saw it.
Sorry?
You lied. I saw it.
You saw it straight away? Why?
You looked to the side. You were thinking of something funny, and Dutch was the first funny thing you could come up with. What about Swahili or?
Swahili?
Yeah.
What? No.
That would have been funny. I would be like, oh, this girl's interesting with Dutch. That's my friend who's from China.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
You don't speak Australian English.
You don't speak Australian?
No, you don't speak Australian. You don't sound that Australian to me.
No, I know. Because I have a Dutch accent. That's why.
Halt dein Maul.
Huh?
Halt dein Maul. So I'm like, for whatever random reason, I don't believe that she's Dutch. So I just like throw Dutch at her, which turns out is not Dutch. So it doesn't even make any sense. I'm just like, oh yeah, she's Dutch, she would understand this, but it's not Dutch what I'm saying, so whatever.
Do you speak English?
That was Dutch. You don't speak Dutch, you liar.
Huh?
You don't speak Dutch. I just spoke Dutch to you.
do.
You didn't
What
hear a
did you
single. You
say?
didn't understand a single word.
No! What did you say?
What about Jag älskar dig?
What?
Jag älskar dig.
What's
You
that?
don't speak Dutch.
What does it mean?
I won't tell you. It's too intimate. What's your name again? What's your name? You remember mine?
What's your name?
Maximilian.
Maximilian. Are you from Italy?
You can kiss my...
No.
I'm from Austria, very close to Italy.
Austria?
Yeah.
Really?
I like your chin. Hello! I'm from Holland. Too bad you don't have beard.
What?
But that can come soon, maybe.
A beard?
Yeah,
Are you
like
serious?
mine, I feel.
Are you
really good.
serious? Are you serious?
That's not feeling, that's groping. Just
No,
feel it. Really
beard.
subtly. You like it?
Do you like it? But somebody said to me?
I show you something cooler. Look at this. Wait. Feels good, right? Actually, I'm gonna grab some water. Join me over there. Yeah.
You need water?
Yeah.
Why water?
Can I
Did
have?
you drink?
Yeah.
You didn't drink?
If you don't think I'm cool, you don't have to stay here with me. If you think like fuck this guy, he drinks water. See, I even hear when you take a girl again, don't ask, don't wait, don't blah blah blah. You know the deal. And here like, oh, why do you drink water? Blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, I just fucking don't drink alcohol. If you think I'm not cool, you can leave. I always say that. I'm not becoming apologetic. I'm not trying to lecture her or something. I'm just like, no, I don't drink alcohol. If you think I'm gay or if you think I saw you can leave, I totally understand, right? They never leave. Just saying. I would understand. Wait. He's very shy. Stay here when I demonstrate for you. Stay here. I got just these two. Did you really give them to me?
Huh?
Did you really give them to me?
Yeah, one for me and one for you.
So nice.
Sorry?
Hi there. Can I have one vodka lemon soda and one water? Tap water?
I want to go.
You know what? Tell him. Tell him. He almost drowned as well. Just keep talking. I like that one.
This is my friend Max.
That's my opener. I like that one. Funny enough, that girl has the same name as the girl I just talked to. Now watch how I let the venue work for me by saying like, oh, another one. She's like, what do you mean another one? And I'm like, yeah, this is my friend over there. She has the same name. She buys me drinks. Because apparently she does now. I like that one. Hi. What's your name? Another one. Maximilian.
What do you mean another one?
My friend over there as well. Yeah, she buys me drinks. Well, who's that? Hi. Maximilian. Are you guys from Australia? Listen, I can't even remember when I was awake before noon last time.
Really?
I don't know.
What about work? You don't work during the day?
I work at night.
Understandable then.
What do you do? Waitress?
No, working
I like that. It's a subtle emotional spike. Like, what do you do? Waitress? Right? We talk more about this in the assumptions. I think it's in the power of what you don't say or something like that. You'll find it. It's in the natural. And yeah, it's like, oh, what do you do? Waitress? Now, obviously, she's not. She's been very smart so far. So I'm just like, use this as a subtle negative emotional spike. Huh?
I work in film. Great Gatsby.
Cinematographer.
No, I mean like a production runner.
What is that?
Like
I work with cameras.
Like an assistant for a TV show.
So you bring the bagels?
No, I
sit with the producers and I run back and forth and...
Did you just say you sleep with the producers?
No, I sit with the producer and
Again, you sleep with
go
the...
get the scripts for them.
I understood I sleep with the producers.
The producer's a
Not
female.
always, not
It's a
always.
female producer. I don't...
You know, whatever your preference is, I don't know. How old are you? How old are you? 19?
22.
22? Wow. What do you think?
I look like I'm 17.
She literally just said, I look like I'm 17. Not anymore. Not anymore. And I proceed to say, I see some wrinkles here. Now, this is a perfect example. We are talking about this in the emotional spikes chapter as well, in the vibing chapter. And I use this as a negative emotional spike. I'm saying, I see some wrinkles here. And what am I doing is I look at her face. Just look at this freeze frame right here. I'm looking at her face. Because I want to see if she's still smiling or is she, what the fuck, seriously annoyed. Because when she's seriously annoyed, I need to calibrate, which is what's happening here. I'm like, I see some wrinkles here, and watch her mouth. It's going from to... She immediately changes back to this because she doesn't want to show that she just got hurt. But I saw that, and I calibrate. How do I calibrate? Usual statement of empathy is enough. Something like, oh, sorry, I was just kidding. I'm saying like, oh, sorry, I could totally see in your micro expressions that you thought, what a dick. You must be thinking I'm an asshole. Statement of empathy. And then I change the topic. Let's see. Some wrinkles here. Some wrinkles here.
I hate this game.
Let's show her mouth one more time, just as a freeze frame here. You can see exactly how she went from smiling to not so smiling anymore. Now here comes the statement of empathy. You can totally see how you were at first. You're like, that asshole. And then you like brush it off with a smile. I can totally see the micro thing like,
25. What? Really? Do I look really grumpy when I don't smile? People always come up to me like, smile! I'm like,
you should see me when I have two default faces. Either a smile, nice guy, or the murderer.
yeah, mine's like... Do you know this guy?
Do you know this guy, my student? And I'm like, oh, he's my brother. It's my brother. Well, different families. I gotta talk to him. You're so naive, girl. You're so naive. No, I did come from Stockholm. I was born in Austria, but he's not my brother, and I'm not adopted.
Your brother, you got different eyes.
What eye color?
Brown.
Damn. You're charming. Absolutely. You're pretty and charming. I like it. I like it. So, have you ever been to America?
Some people buy tickets and they listen to you speak about, they don't know what you're going to speak about.
You gotta know people.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Yeah, you do. What? Smug over there, want something to lean on? Yeah, getting the position of advantage with my back against the bar. Classic. We'll talk about this in the body language chapter. If that's okay for you.
Are you tired? You've been up
I'm
all
still
night?
jet lagged. I can't see properly.
This guy's a public speaker.
She's like, this guy's a public speaker.
So, I don't know what he's speaking to.
Listen to how he projects his voice.
What's up?
What's
Oh,
up?
what you saying here?
You guys can go drink.
Did you ask for a number?
No.
Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Again, always get logistics. Always ask for a number. And meanwhile, the other student just lets the girls walk away without exchanging numbers, so I have to pull her back in. She falls over her own shoes, so she's like, ouch, so I gotta apologize to her. I gotta make the student close the girl he's been talking to while my girl tries to just walk away, so I double close her as well. Exchanging numbers, how we say nowadays. And yeah, stressful job as an instructor. Come back. Sorry.
Is that you on the
Did you ask for a
phone?
number?
Oh, you guys
Do
should
it
give me
now.
your number. Don't leave. Give me your phone number.
Get on the phone. Get on the phone.
I'll give you my phone number. I'm
You. Lovely girl, come here. Let's hang out later. Do you have an Australian number?
Yes, I live in Australia. I'm Australian.
I recently got one as well.
Australian number.
I recently got one as well. What is it?
04.
A4. What's my name?
I don't know your name. What's my name?
I forgot your suit. Maximilian.
You never told me your name.
Well, now you know.
Max.
You can call me Max now.
Okay, Max.
How do you spell?
Am I? Yes. Like.
So there's so many. Tell me something that makes me smile when I. Make out with her. Make out with her. What? Make out with her. Welcome to the second half of the night where you can be a little more pushy. Oh, I also love this one. So, what's happening here is Julian and me were talking to this red-haired girl in the top left corner. She loves us, she's funny, she's young, she's pretty, and that's her naggy older sister. She's married, and her husband is right next to her. I mean, just like his facial expression is like, my life is over. But he's cool, he's my favorite character in this whole clip. And again, like this blonde girl here, this older woman, is just like dick on her forehead, like, yeah, I don't want anybody to have fun. But we counter with even more fun. So let's see. Don't cock block, such a cock block. You found your man. Come on. Look at the husband's facial expression. He loves it because he's like, yeah, these guys are cool. Finally, some fun happening in my life. If you compare it with his wife's facial expressions. It just hurts imitating her. Try to imagine how it feels being her or being with her. Enough though. Let's see what happens. Our fellow Austins.
Austinite.
Our fellow Austins. Come on, it's a sign of appreciation.
I don't know how bad you want these. These sound super cool. You should probably use them tomorrow as well.
I will give you $100.
On your knees. Open your mouth. On your knees. We don't have to do it here. We can do that in the bathroom if you want, but that's it.
Come on. As a fellow Austin.
I do what?
On your knees. Now, if you don't get on your knees within the next 10 seconds, he's not going to get to you.
What's wrong? Why won't you?
Good.
All right, open one.
How's it going?
Nice out here.
Huh?
So nice out here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, good.
We're going to bounce to Ivy now. I'm going to go grab him. Yeah, we're going to bounce to Ivy now.
Ivy. Awesome.
Say goodbye.
Hey, Max. Thank you for that college video you posted out, man. Good shit, man.
Glad you like it, man. Glad you like it. All right, we're all here. Let's bounce. Good job, good job. One thing that you gotta focus on, again, when you get the number, discretion. We did it right in front of all our friends. But it was good, it was very nice, I liked it. All right, Julian, we're 9 people. All right, let's come with me. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and you 3. Okay, we're going to Ivy. Ivy. Right. Guys, come on, focus. When we're like pointing there, don't smile at us. So yeah, this is third half of the night. Remember what we were talking about in the third half of the night when it comes to the one night, how to have a one night stand video in the natural. We're pushing the students really hard here because here it's usually the most difficult for them to keep approaching because they come from the mindset like, oh, I don't want to ruin their night. But again, biggest details here are in the natural. Now, we're pushing them really hard to just go home with the girl. Let's see.
The fucking girl. Why are you filming with a girl? Look for girls. The fact you don't even see like 2 other girls walking by is like, what the fuck are you focusing on?
Dude, what is wrong with that night, dude? It's Halloween and it's deader than yesterday. So here I'm like, what's that? Is that a miracle? A hot girl in Australia? Hi. I know I'm white. But, I'm sober and I have a job, so most horrible guy to talk to tonight. What's your name?
What does that mean? What are you dressed up as? Nothing.
Good-looking asshole. She tests me a little bit already. What are you dressed up as? nothing, followed by, but that doesn't cut it. Overall, with this girl, in the following minutes of the entire interaction, you see always like this little standoffish vibe. Like, always like, nah, not good enough, not cool enough, I'm not giving you much. Again, it's her automated firewall response. That's all there is. The only man to woman that I have to do is staying in set. Because that alone is gives me massive amounts of passive attraction. Because she knows she's giving me shit. She knows she's not opening herself up to me. But by me simply staying in set, I'm showing I don't care. I know I'm the shit. And I gain massive amounts of passive attraction. So let's see.
No, that
is
doesn't
totally
cut it. That doesn't cut it.
What's your name?
What?
Maximilian. It's actually my name. Don't make fun of it.
That's Italian.
It's Romanian, actually.
Romanian. I know a guy called Maximilian.
Yeah?
But his last name so I thought he was...
Where are you from?
Where do you think I'm from?
Somewhere Middle East. I speak Arabic.
Really?
Marja'an.
What does that mean?
I'm very hungry.
I don't speak Arabic.
What do you speak?
So I'm not from the Middle East.
Sorry,
Yes,
didn't mean to seem racist or something. I love that, by the way. If you look at all our faces, if you heard that bump noise, it's boom, followed by whoa. Some guy just got hit by a car in the street behind us, like legitimately get hit by a car. But you know, the show must go on. So I just go immediately like back to her, and she's like, some guy just got hit by a car, and I'm like, oh, where are you from? And I just try to keep the conversation going, which works pretty well. What?
Guy just got hit by.
Where are you from?
Where do you think I'm from?
Let's go.
Not the Middle East.
Are you getting a taxi? Are you guys going? We're gonna go that way.
Well, then I would say, oh, hi, Maximilian. Acknowledging the friend as early as possible. I like your face paint.
Thank you.
Very fancy. Give me a tip. Give me a tip. What continent?
Second. He needs a second. I'm not giving you any clues. Sorry.
I know. Physical escalation, ping, just neutral, no big deal. Now what's following here is the three things that you do in the third half of the night. Floating next to the girl, eliminating creepiness, and baby stepping yourself. That's it. To be honest, this set is quite boring, but I want to show it because you've seen a lot of flashy stuff now. You'll see even more flashy stuff, my friend, but I want to show you that this is game. Game is not supposed to be like hardcore roaming around, like berating or whatever. No. Natural game, the highest form of game, is just hanging out with a girl, spending time with her, and then being effective enough to go home with her. That's it. That is the reason why I kept and always did keep this set in the MaxHotSeat, just to show, hey dude, pickup is usually quite boring. It can be hella fucking fun too, but a regular pickup is just boring, just hanging out with the girl, alright? So I really want to rewire your brain here, because dude, it's our fault, it's RSD fault partially, because we put up the flashy stuff on YouTube, because it looks cool. I'm not going to put up like 10 seconds clips of me talking to the girl. No, I want to have the fun shit, right? So I put the highlights into YouTube. But that's not an accurate description of what pickup is, right? And then we have all the false like assumptions, like, oh, so pickup is just like, dog, come here, fuck you, I hate you, get off the phone. And 30 seconds later, you pull. No, that's not what pickup looks like. Pickup is like very chill, very nonchalant, I don't even know what nonchalant means actually. It's very chill, very relaxed, spending time with the girl and taking her home. All right, so what we're gonna do now is the boring set continues, but it's hella effective. We'll look at the subtleties of man to woman, and let's go. Sri Lanka. Where do you guys am I from?
You just told me you were Romanian.
I said my name is Romanian.
Yeah, but you have an accent.
I do?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
We're Mexicans.
Well, maybe my accent tells you where I'm from.
Where are you from?
Well, come on, give it a guess. I guessed and make the fool of myself already. Now it's your turn. Shit. Austria, half Austrian, half German. That was good. I'm intrigued.
That was close. That was a good guess.
Huh. Where are you from? Turkey. Teşekkür ederim.
Huh?
Oh, that was Turkish. So you're probably just born and raised in Sydney, and
My outfit, I'm meant to be a Mexican, but I'm meant to be a chola tonight, so I'm meant to be Mexican.
Well, it's not convincing anyway.
Next guest was Mexican.
It's not convincing anyway. You know what? It doesn't matter.
Why?
Does it really matter?
Well, you haven't guessed yet.
It's more about the personality
No. Is
someone
it?
is,
No.
not the nationality. You're so racist.
Heritage. That counts a lot.
Very racist.
No, it's not racist.
Or
It's
like-
how you are. It's the way you're raised.
No.
It's everything to do with you.
How old are you?
How would you think that?
22. Up or down? Don't tell me up.
I'm not
No fucking way. You're older than 22. That's the guy I fought earlier. It was like the ambulance, and oh, this guy had fought. See how remember how we said that in the natural, it varies from girl to girl how much flatline talk she needs and how many emotional spikes she needs. This girl needs barely any emotional spikes, but mostly flatline talk. So we're really just flatlining a lot. Here and there I do use a little bit of emotional spikes. For example, oh, that's the guy I fought earlier, right? But other than that, quite boring.
Oh, really?
Didn't make it.
Is that right?
No, I was
Is
just
that
kidding.
right?
We were actually at what's it called, Argyle.
Argyle.
Yeah, we were there earlier. I liked it.
Argyle's a good place.
Yes. Where are you guys heading?
I don't know. They're just walking. I think they're walking to this.
Are these your roommates? What I'm doing here is I'm inquiring about our logistics. Where are they going? They're walking to the station, so I approximately have like a 10-minute window time window. I also inquire, okay, what are those their roommates? I'm inquiring about her friends, and you see that later. She tells me that they're working, that they're sisters, that they're working at a bank together or something like that. And later on, the friend is going to come back, and I know that information already. It's similar to what we saw in the earlier poll with all the chodes following the nice blonde girl in Norway. When the other friend comes in, I mention something that I know about them or their friends in order to communicate, hey, I've been in set here, I've been socially accepted, aka I can't be creepy or weird, which in turn means you don't have to protect her or cock block. All right, it's as easy as that. So let's keep going. They look like they are roommates at least.
Sisters.
Ah, how do you know them?
I used to work with one of the lefties.
What was it?
Where?
What was it? Citibank. So you know all the bank secrets. So we could get all the money and
No.
get over to real Mexico so you can be real Mexican.
No, I don't do that. No, I don't know any bank secrets.
Ah,
Actually, I should. I don't know anything about anything.
are you not a smart girl? You seem pretty smart, at least
I'm
streetwise.
incredibly smart. I'm very choosy with what I pay attention to.
Well, thanks for paying attention to me. How nice of you. I'm feeling honored.
I just don't value bank information.
Have you ever been to Austria?
No, I haven't. I've never been to the
Ah, have you ever left Australia?
I've been all over Asia, so I've been to Japan, Korea, Malaysia,
Ah, I hate you. I want to go there too.
Thailand, everywhere. I've done Asia, I've done Dubai, I've done America.
Where?
I haven't done South America.
What city?
Well, I've done LA, Hawaii, Vegas, San Fran.
That's like all the cities I've been to. Like literally.
Oh, really?
I got this one in Honolulu.
Oh, yeah.
It was like one of my first travel presents ever. And I thought I had lost it. And I was like, fucking because I thought I had lost it in Copenhagen, and I hate that city. Because it was a sad place. Just plain sad.
No.
Disclaimer, I now love Copenhagen. That changed. Just saying.
She went to uni at Copenhagen.
I love how you guys say uni. Yeah, it's not college or school, it's just like uni.
It's university.
Uni. We say that in Austria, we say uni. Yeah, we do. Universitet. Short form is uni.
Like I touched her face. Yeah.
We don't have college. It's just uni, yeah. It's all uni. Like even if it's a school uni-ish.
So what?
It's all uni.
Uni did you go to?
University of Vienna.
What?
Of Vienna. It's the capital of Austria.
Yeah, I know that.
In case you didn't know that.
I know that much. Like, they put a lot of effort into this shit. by the train station.
Is that the bank girl? Did you work in the bank or are you the sister of the bank girl?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Bam! So what happened here is her friend, because I'm smart, okay? I slowly was walking a little slower with the girl that I was talking to, so we would like fall back and there would be more distance between me and her friends. And one of her friends is like, okay, so there's this guy now, I just met him for briefly, a couple seconds earlier. They're falling back. I want to see what's going on there. I want to see if he's not weird, creepy, pervert, whatever, right? So she comes back, catches up with us, and the first thing I'm doing is I'm saying, is this the bank girl or is that the sister of the bank girl? Again, I'm doing this in order to make her understand, like, hey, listen, I know things about you already. I've been talking to your friend already, which means, again, the underlying natural communication is I can't be creepy weird. I must be okay to a great degree. So here, by the way, I'm befriending her even more. Because I always hate that when the POA guy is like, oh, fuck the friend, get the fuck out of here, no. Right? I'm like, no, I'm happy about that. I'm like, fantastic the friend comes. Because that gives me, number one, the opportunity to befriend the friend. Because they're, again, the ones that decide whether or not I can pull my girl. Plus, I get massive amounts of what? Passive attraction. Because my girl sees me vibing, having a good fucking time with her friend. I'm not hitting on her friend, but I'm just nice and social. And the girl's like, oh my God, he's so cool, he's a cool guy. Because here's the thing, we all have that. Men and women have it alike, but we have it a little differently. Now for us men, we love showing up with our girl in terms of hotness. Girls like to show up with their boy as well, but not in terms of hotness, not that much. When we walk around with a 10 and in a fucking cocktail dress, we're all like, fuck yeah, that's my girlfriend, or that's the girl I bang, suck it up everybody, right? We love to brag with that. It's in our nature. Now, women brag too. They like to brag too, but they want to brag with how social, how cool, and funny their boyfriend is. They're like, yeah, check it out, my boyfriend. He totally is liked by everybody. He gets along with everybody. Suck it up, bitches. I got him, right? That's how they brag. Now, you can imitate that in a little shorter time frame with natural game if you're gaining passive attraction through others, all right, by being social, being cool, and having a good time with her friends. That's what I'm doing here. So again, I'm happy that the friend comes in and intervenes. More about that in the passive attraction chapter, by the way, in the natural. Other than that, vibing well with a friend, gaining passive attraction from my girl, plus making sure the friends are not gonna hate me for pulling, and let's see.
Live in the bank. What?
What's her name?
What nationality do you think she is?
Max. Argentina.
See. Where are you from?
Austria.
Austria. Nice.
Thanks for not saying Australia. I guess it's because we're in Australia. Everywhere else I go, that's like, oh, Australia, yeah.
We were just talking about Austria.
How come? About Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Because I had the worst night of my life in Austria.
Why?
In Salzburg.
Why?
The hotel
Too
was
many
haunted.
Asians, right?
No, the
hotel was haunted?
Yes, it was. You
By
think I'm
Mozart?
joking?
Was it playing on the
It was
piano?
legitimately haunted.
By whom? Hitler?
I don't know, probably. He wanted my blood. There was something in the night that grabbed my face, and
Oh, shut up.
Kidding.
I am not kidding you.
Shut up.
Wait, there was something in the night that grabbed your face.
Yes.
Maybe it was some dude.
No, I was in bed with my sister. We had a shared bed, and my other sister was in another bed, and I felt someone grab my face, and I woke her up, and she's like, what? And I was like, did you just touch my face? She goes, what? No.
That's a cool prank. I'm gonna do that on my
It
roommate.
wasn't a prank.
She's touching his face, and then she's like, did you just touch my
No,
face?
you probably just had a dream that was so realistic that you thought someone was.
It was haunted.
I have realistic dreams.
It was
as
It
well.
was haunted.
It
I don't
was-
trust Austrians. Sorry.
It was actually me who touched your face. Was it like that?
You're a stalker.
Yeah.
I knew it.
That's how
I knew
we
I had a
roll.
weird feeling.
That's how we roll.
I know. Oh my god, is that rain?
I just felt it too.
Yeah, it's rain.
Also, where's the kangaroos? I was
Over there.
promised kangaroos when
If
I
you just
came
go
to
that way,
Australia.
you'll see them.
100 meters.
I'm like
that way,
disappointed right
straight
now.
100 meters straight up.
And then I just hop
100
around.
meters to the left.
I thought that they're like more ingrained in your lifestyle, like
Let's go, let's go.
police officers are riding on them. What is that guy? That what the fuck?
How weird is it?
That is cool. I want to be that. So isn't it interesting? So the girl, her friend leaves, gets back to the rest of the group, basically under the premise of something like, okay, the guy's cool, no spec coming from him, I approve, right? Now, funny enough, the other friend comes back as well, basically saying something like, okay, I want to check too, I want to make sure that works as well. And same spiel here, I'm happy that she comes, I'm happy to gain massive passive attraction and have the opportunity to befriend her.
And he's Austrian. And I just told him about how homesick I got from Austria.
I like her friends, they're
And
cool.
he said it was Hitler. Apart from Austria.
Vienna.
Do you associate with the man himself, or should I back away?
Say it again?
Do you associate with the man, or should I back away?
Well, who's the
slowly?
man?
You know exactly who I'm talking
Beethoven, Mozart,
No, the one that's not so celebrated.
Schwarzenegger.
No.
We love him, okay?
Again, the one
Don't-
that's really not so celebrated.
Hitler.
I'm not gonna agree with you,
He's
but I'm
German.
Not gonna he's not though, isn't he?
He was Austrian, but he went over to Germany to fuck shit up
I
there.
like Germany.
Because he couldn't do it in Austria. You proud of the World Cup?
Absolutely, I was there for it. I was in Germany, not.
I didn't see it. I'm half German. I've been following the team for so long. I didn't see it. I was on Hawaii hiking through the desert, through the wilderness.
I went to Germany.
And when I came back, I saw people running around with the painting. I was like, "Who won the World Cup?" They're like, "Germany." I'm like, "No, I didn't see it."
What part of Germany?
Well, Austria. I'm from Austria.
So you said you were. Part
My dad is German, yeah, but I've never lived in Germany.
Where in Germany?
Oh, his dad's my grandfather. He was pilot, so they always traveled. They never stayed at a place,
Okay.
so it's hard to say. Long story, yeah. Yeah, it was fine. Never met
I
him.
lived in Germany last year. That's why I'm.
So you speak Deutsch, yeah? Do you speak German? Where are you from now? Say it. Where's she from? Where's she from?
Don't tell.
Where are you from?
I'm gonna Ivy to stand here.
So mean.
You can guess.
Physical escalation, again more neutral, no problem. Some girls are extremely, how do you say, responsive to physicality. Some girls are not. Who cares? Tone it back, try again later. You can guess, you can guess, you can guess, you can guess. Yeah, tell me if, so all I've said so far was wrong, right?
Yeah, that's
Is it obvious? Or are you like from Sweden or some shit?
I'm half Swedish.
Ja, jag älskar dig. Jag har en liten fråga.
Yeah, totally.
What did I just say?
I know what you said.
What did I say? Jag vill slicka din fitta.
I don't know what you said.
You didn't. Good. Good thing you did. I just been to Sweden actually. I love it. Looking forward to coming back. I travel for my job.
Hey! Too bad.
To the world. That's why I'm here. I would never have come to Australia actually. I actually thought it's shit.
So you travel big and you must be based somewhere.
Currently not actually. As sad as it sounds.
So like, what do you do?
I do public speaking.
What's your job?
Yeah.
What?
Myself. Yeah, again, nowadays I would just be like normally talk about what I do. Back in the days I called it public speaking. Now what's going to happen here is she's slowly but steadily going to ask more and more business questions. Not really a field where an emotional spikes can happen. It's way too much flatline talk even for her. And I'm almost saying that she's trying to do that as a test. Like, because the beta male is like, oh, we have something in common. So we're going to talk about the commonality all day. But it's not going to go anywhere. So her frame is like business talk, business talk, business talk. While my frame is like getting back to personal and getting back to personal. So we have this like little friction going on there, which is already enough to be man to woman. I'm just holding my frame, standing my ground, talking about whatever I want and not talking about whatever she wants.
So you travel, what, coach? Do you coach individuals or do you coach businesses?
What was the second one? Prisoners?
Yeah.
Oh, no, both. Mostly individuals though. I like the individual coaching is better. Well, 3 guys. I won't give you their names. It's confidential.
Are they like business owners?
2 of them are, yeah. Just can't give you the name of my clients, yo.
No, I know. But what exactly?
I hold speeches, personal development. Excuse me, I didn't know that's a job interview.
No, I just want to know.
It sounds like one
I'm
though.
asking you questions.
Do you work out?
You can answer them.
Do you work out? Like once a month?
No.
Only the girly stuff?
No, I used to work out 6 days a week.
What did you do?
Everything weights. Usually it's just weights.
Some whites? I love your Australian accent. Whites?
But then I had an operation, so I haven't worked out in about.
Oh shit. What happened? If it's too private, I don't wanna. I had a appendix here.
Yeah.
It got 2 surgeries though. Because the first time they forgot some instrument in there.
Kind of incompetent doctor.
Well, it was in Austria.
That's terrible.
I come from a little village in like a 5,000 people cow town. But we do have one hospital there. I love The Simpsons. He's like with his illegal license. His illegal license. Oh my god, I haven't seen The Simpsons for so long. I went to Mo. He has an illegal license. You know, he could do it on his billiard. How do you call billiard? Pool table.
Had an operation of
Yeah, twice.
Thank you.
Yeah. I told you I'm an asshole.
Really had an operation?
Fuck no. Well, I don't know. I wasn't conscious. Huh? I really like this because that's such a good example photo, if you will, of what it means to take the pressure off the girl, what it means to float next to the girl and eliminate creepiness. A chode would do something as simple as walk, like while she's standing to the left, he would walk over to her while she's pushing the button for the red light. Just because, like, oh, I hope she doesn't walk away or any shit like that. But the natural, he's like, go wherever you want. I'm just going to stand here and then I'm going to cross the street. And that takes the pressure. Small things like that, little subtleties like that, take the pressure off the girl and she could feel more relaxed. Because remember, we want her to feel relaxed, as relaxed as possible. Now, people always ask, like, Max, what's in your head right now? What's your plan? My plan is just to keep falling back a little more by time, over time. And I want to get to the point where I feel, remember, my gut feeling, where my gut feeling tells me, okay, she trusts me enough now, we have enough connection for me to change directions, to do a little bit more of a ballsy move here and pull her away from the original, way that she said it herself. Make sense? So again, I'm waiting for more trust, more connection happening until I can finally start leading more into another direction where I can get her in a cab and then where we can go home together. Make sense? Let's see. Why are you copying my stance, first of all? And second of all, stop staring.
I'm not copying your step.
Man to woman, subtlety, beautiful subtlety. Like, don't copy my stance. Nagging her a little bit of negative emotional spikes. That's it. Totally are.
There is no reason.
Are you wearing pants, by the way, or something? Excuse me, ma'am, you forgot your pants. May I tell you?
Thank you, bro. Anyway, tell me more about. So, who do you coach? What do you do? What do you teach? I'd honestly.
I coach, actually, it's all kinds of stuff. From like 17-year-old college guys, actually 18, they have to be 18. From 18-year-old like high school, like graduates / college guys, up to the 50-year-old lawyer.
Okay, but like personal development in what area? I'd love to know.
It's all kinds, like whatever, like most of the times it's like about their mindset. They want to achieve something, be it like something in a...
How do you get hired?
You're so
No,
demanding.
no.
How old are you?
I wanna
How
know,
old are you? So here, this is this little frame battle here that's man to woman. Wonderful. She wants to talk more about business, but I want to talk more about private things. Just stand in my ground. That's it. That's how subtle man to woman can be.
I want to know
How
you.
old are you?
I want to know.
Don't stop.
I'm
How
over
old are you?
18, so I can have this conversation.
How are you over 23?
Yes.
Are you over 25?
No.
You're already 24?
I'm 24.
When's your birthday?
June.
What day?
27.
1990.
Why, what is that?
It's crazy.
What's crazy?
June 26, 1990.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I'm 1 day older than you, little girl.
I'm not that little. If
Well,
I'm
what are you,
little,
150?
If I'm little, then you're little.
I am short as well, yeah.
No, but that means you're young too.
I am young.
No. Stop changing the subject. Tell me. What?
Tell me why.
No.
Ain't
Tell me
nothing
what-
but a
why do you
heartbreak.
do this? How do people hire you? Do you have like a company or what is this?
I used to have a blog actually.
What?
I can't even remember what it was. That was like years ago. You had a domain on Blogspot. Yeah, it used to be my layer report collection was on a blog. And then
Okay, but when you say you travel and you coach people,
travel.
how does that come about?
What does come about mean?
Come about means
I know that phrasal
how
verb.
do you get in contact with someone in a different country and how do
Oh, they get in contact with me. I have like a team. They book my shit.
okay, what's your team?
Travel team.
What's your company? Then you must have a business.
It's just myself, Max. Don't make fun of my last name. I usually don't want to talk about it.
No,
Because in German,
that's not what I'm getting at.
it sounds
No.
like which means porn. So yeah.
My first thought. So
What?
How do you?
What was your name?
So that wasn't my first thought.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, how
You're
does
smarter
this-
than 90% of
how
people
does
in
this
elementary
work
school.
then? Like, I don't understand.
Did you see mommy?
So, what do you coach them on? Where do you get your, like, what's your validation? Like, why do people come to you over other people? I mean, you're 24. Why do people choose you over other people? You do that, and I still wouldn't choose you over.
No, I love that. Like all I'm doing, like as she's asking this question, is like pointing myself. I love that because it's funny, it's spiking her emotions, and she's like, you do that, and I still wouldn't choose you over someone with 10 years experience, right? So she keeps testing, which is always a good sign. Remember, the more the girl tests, the less you have to do. Passive attraction. Next question.
10 years experience.
Next question.
Well, you just failed my test, so tell me, what's your
You
validation?
so little 24-year-old girl.
No, tell me.
Oh my
I'd like to know. I just, in the past 3 weeks,
Do you want to copy my business model?
No, I don't want to.
That would be $400.
Please.
American dollars, though, the real dollars. The real dollars.
I just want to know, what is your differentiating factor? What is your daring and disruptive?
Okay, let's put it that way. I don't want to talk about it in detail because we're going out, we're having fun.
No,
I don't want this to be.
I want to know now.
I'm not having fun.
No.
We're going out, we're having fun. I don't want to talk all about business, but you're cool.
This is not
And
business.
shut up. You're cool,
not
and I'm
business.
willing to give you one little tip, and that is, let's put it that way. I don't want to talk about it in detail, but let's put it that way. I've been through a lot,
No, but
and
what
people
makes-
admire
what
that.
makes
Physical escalation, yes, the neutral, still neutral, tone it back, no big deal. While at the same time, it's getting a little more heated, again, very subtle. Let's keep going.
people click on you
I just said it.
over other people?
I've been through a lot. Actually, let's go
Yeah,
over
but
there.
no one gives a shit about that. They give a shit about content. What you have on paper.
You know what the funny
How
thing
is
is?
that different?
Exactly
How
not.
is that different?
Exactly not. You know what I did? Hey,
SEO.
I'm a college dropout.
Google.
I dropped out of college.
Have you heard of Jack
I have
Del-
nothing to
have you
show.
heard of Jack
Shh.
Delosa?
I have nothing to show up. Nothing.
Have you heard of
Apart
Jack
from myself
Delosa?
and my story.
Have you? No,
You're
honestly.
so- are you an only child?
Look up Jack
You're
Delosa.
Are you an only
no,
child?
I have a brother. Have you heard of Jack Delosa?
Nope.
He's also a uni dropout.
You're totally
Aussie.
an only child.
No, I'm not an only child. I'm a brother. I love you very much.
Is he younger or older? Let's grab a drink here real quick. If it's open. So yes, now I'm feeling like, okay, enough trust, enough vibing going on for me to go start leading a little more. Now I'm saying, like, let's go in there, have drinks. This store is closed, which is good. So now I have an excuse to pull away from the street we've all been walking on to another street that's like 90 degrees. And now I'm basically like leading hard, even though I have no idea where I'm going, but I want to go somewhere where there's a cab so I can hop in the cab. Let's see. So baby stepping begins. Hello? I think it's closed. Over there. So So what I'm doing here is she's on the phone and I'm giving her that freedom. I'm not like, get off the phone, like the PUA guy would do. No, I know that she's telling her friends, hey, I'm with Max. It's cool, it's alright, don't worry. Why? Because the friends know me already. They will do nothing else, ideally. You can never know. But they do nothing else but be like, okay, Max is cool, don't worry. Let's stay in touch or something like that, right? So I give her that space that she needs now to communicate with her friends. I'm just whistling some freaking EDM song, just, you know, like maintain freedom from outcome, have a good time. But yeah, that's what I'm doing.
이거 허수야, 월.
I don't have my glasses. I can't see shit.
Drinks over there. Come. At McDonald's, I want to have a drink. I'm dying.
Huh?
So yeah, now I'm babysitting to the next one, McDonald's. Romantic McDonald's, but who cares? It's right there. And I'm planning to just like buy a drink there or something like that, and then take that and then head to the cab. So let's see how that works. There's gonna be people who will just lift me up randomly. It's Halloween, people are crazy. Let's see. By the way, as a side note, before those people lift me up, why is she saying this? No, I'm still walking through the city, yada yada. Taking the responsibility off her, which is okay, it's perfectly fine. Because she's not saying, she can't say like, oh, I'm walking with Max. What a slut would she be then? So she's like, oh no, I'm just walking through the city. Later on she's going to say more, we'll see that. Tell him you'll be fine. Just 10 minutes, grab a drink, and then I'll send you off. In a cab, all safe.
Alright.
I love that even here. I take the pressure off her. I'm saying like, oh, you'll be fine. You'll be right back. And she's like, all right. You know, like it's like one of those things where like people, it's one of those things people want to hear and they don't want to seem like that is what they wanted to hear. So she's just like, all right. While she actually like, yes, fine, thanks. He knows how to do it. That's what she's probably thinking. Do it, do it, do it! You guys are awesome. Crazy. Crazy.
I don't know.
Probably this is why we subtitle it. She's probably being asked like, oh, where exactly are you? Or where are you guys gonna go? Why is she saying, I don't know, again? She takes responsibility off her. She's like, I don't know, you know, Max is leading. I'm not a slut. I'm not willingly walking with him to have sex. And she's just, oh, you know, I don't know, where are we going? Take responsibility off her. Can't blame her. That's how it works, and it's cool, you know. So let's see.
No, I'm opposite Glory.
Have you ever walked in all fancy in a McDonald's? Here, we would like to have a dinner soup. Do you have, what kind of soups do you have here? Oh, what about a duck soup? Tony, a duck soup. Can I be honest with you?
Pretty busy.
So yeah, what happened here is I forgot her name. I'm like, can you be honest with you? I forgot my name. The camera died for 5 seconds because we had to exchange batteries. That's all you missed. So now she's giving me shit because I forgot her name. But overall, in general, I remember specifically at this point where I'm in the McDonald's with her. I have it in my gut feeling that we now can really trust each other well enough. We really both chose like, okay, this is the person I want to hang out with for the rest of the night. I have that in my gut feeling that there's not much shit coming from her anymore, that she's fully at ease now with herself, which is a very nice thing to do. She's giving me a little bit more shit, like I said, but it's coming more from like this, like, you know, like how would you give shit like to your girlfriend, to your boyfriend already, something like that. It's like this like very, very like over exaggerated kind of shit just for the sake of fun. That is what my gut feeling is telling me here. So what I'm doing here is I'm ordering some drink and I'll try to get her out of there and then go to a cab with her. Let's see. No?
I don't even know your name. Max.
Good.
No, I know your name.
No, you told me.
Now I'm going to make you feel bad that you forgot my name.
I'm an asshole. I'm used to being feeling bad.
I can't believe you forgot my name, Max.
Sorry.
Bad because I know your name. You feel bad.
You're a nasty little girl. Is your brother older or younger?
Younger, he's 20.
I could tell.
Why?
Bossing him around. He's probably taller, but he still fears you.
He's taller. Oh, totally.
See?
Are you total? How did you know that?
Maybe that's why people choose me over others.
He's like,
Oh, I love that. It's so burr. As you remember, she said earlier, why do people choose you over others? And now I perfectly cold read her because I have such skills. And now, like, maybe that's why people choose me over us. I love it. I just love that.
my little big brother.
You're very spontaneous. I like that. What did I do here? We have watched this scene in The Natural, right? If you remember, my friend. And I'm saying, sorry. What am I saying? Oh, yeah, I'm saying, you're very spontaneous. I like it, right? I'm exceptionalizing the thing that I want her to have in her mindset, right? The mindset that I want her to have in her brain.
But he still is scared of her.
Oh, by the way, and it doesn't matter how she reacts. If she's like, oh, yes, I am, or no, she doesn't, it doesn't matter. The mindset is already inceptionalized.
If I'm upset
You're
with him,
you're
he's
pretty
still scared of me.
and spontaneous. I really like that.
I'm not that spontaneous. I'm actually pretty OCD.
That's
I
my
plan everything, so I'm really not that as spontaneous as you.
really.
Really.
What is that money? What is that? Is that the queen? Are there kangaroos on any bills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On some coins.
What happened to your eye? It's bloody.
Is it red?
It's like,
Probably just tired.
do you have contacts?
I never stay up this late. I don't know.
Can I have a glass of water or like a bottle of water? What, do you want something? Say again? Here's 5. I still want to have drinks. Seeding the poll, I still want to have drinks. I just put it out there. Do they sell alcohol here? No, they don't, right?
Sorry?
Do they sell alcohol here? In Austria, they do actually.
At McDonald's.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
As if they do.
Yeah, I mean not like booze, but beer. You can buy
At
Heineken.
McDonald's.
Huh?
At McDonald's.
Yeah.
How does that even
Let's take a
work?
walk. Since we're here leading, let's take a walk. Don't ask, don't wait for it. You know it already. Sorry. Over there.
That means McDonald's has to be an independent franchise.
No, they have the license. Austrian licenses are different.
But they absolutely cannot in Australia.
Well, it's far away and on the other side of the earth. So,
That's crazy. McDonald's had a pop-up shop. Do you know where Hyde Park is?
no. Is it far?
No, it's like right over there.
Let's go there. Show me.
You heard of Hyde Park?
I hate having not being leading, but you can show me. I
Hyde-
trust you.
You know what?
So I'm using this whole Hyde Park thing just to get further. She's like, Hyde Park is over there. I'm like, perfect. I see a big intersection in the distance. Let's go there. So let's do.
Hyde Park is. Everyone knows what Hyde Park is. Hyde Park.
Well, I just got here, so don't.
It's just a park, basically. It's just a
Is there a Jekyll Park? Have you read the book? Oh my God, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
oh, Jekyll and Hyde.
Jekyll.
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 It's Dr. Jekyll.
I can't even say that.
Jekyll.
Jekyll.
No, Jekyll.
Jekyll. Where's the L? Did you just say like Michael Jackson, Jacko?
No, I said Jekyll.
How many blocks is it?
See that concrete thing?
Oh, there?
That's where it is.
Are we gonna buy drugs there?
No, what I was going to say is
You've never taken drugs.
McDonald's.
You hate
are
the feeling of
terrible.
losing controls.
I hate the feeling of losing control. One time, I with mushrooms, and I cried.
Oh, shit.
I cried for 12 hours. I literally cried for 12 hours, and then I cried for another 4 hours after that when I was coming down. It was terrible.
Same happened to a friend of mine.
It was the most terrible experience of my life. I thought devils were eating me.
Oh,
Honestly.
more than one? That's horrible.
Yeah, I had like 4. And we had to move rooms
Why? Because you thought the devils were bound to the room?
from the wall.
Do you want some water, by the way? Oh, it's horrible, horrible mannerisms. I'm sorry. So yeah, we're approaching the intersection where I'm gonna grab a cab with her. At this point, I apologize. There is some microphone interference, probably because of those metal things to the right here. But we subtitled everything, so obviously you, my friend, get the most value out of it, so you understand everything. So right now, just about to go for the pull. Let's see. Are you a party girl? Is that even combinable? Do you like to party?
In what context?
Do you like partying? Like, I don't know, just letting loose and having fun. Huh? Oh, actually, I know a better idea. Let's go have drinks. Oh my god, is that a cockroach? Are you afraid?
I'm not afraid, I just don't like it.
You know how I'm all peaceful, reading a book,
Just jumping by.
and there's like 50,000 things crawling up my spine, like trying to poison me and
Oh
kill
no,
me.
it is like that in some parts of Australia.
But not here.
Well, this is the city. This is as metro as you get in Australia. It's the middle of
I like it.
Sydney.
Are you spontaneous? I'd love to have drinks with you. Yeah. 20 minutes, and then I'll bring you back into a cab, and then you can wander off into
20 minutes.
As you see it here, if you compare this with the poll that I had in Oslo, I'm a lot less vague. I'm a lot less badass, because I feel like her blueprint, and more on that in the blueprint chapter, finding her blueprint, making her chase, and the natural, she responds a lot more to like clarity, because she mentioned she's very OCD, so you probably feel that too, right? She's like more like a bossy girl. She has various schedules. She's not as like party and like lighthearted as the other girl. Like, I don't know where we going. She's like, no, where are we going? What's happening? I'm like, oh, are you spontaneous? I'd love to have drinks with you. And she's like, oh, where? And I'm trying to be vague, but it just won't work. But again, there's no natural underlying core principle to be violated here. I can just tell her where it is. It's no problem. And I tell her, like, this is the address. This is where we're going to go. Let's have drinks. Be my guest, which is my favorite move. You're going to see in a second. So yeah, if she really needs to know where you're going, just tell her. Who cares?
That's where.
Metropolitan city.
No.
We're just going to take a cab. It's like 2 minutes from here. After party.
Where's that?
I don't know what area it is. It's a little south. It's like fire. Oh!
No, I can't just get in a cab and go to your friend's place when I get worried.
It's Botany Road.
Botany Road.
Be my guest. It's so funny that the cabs here are on the other side. Hi there. We're going to Botany Road. Yeah, as easy as that. Again, I do that be my guest move, followed by the elbow move. Massively powerful, love it. Getting into the cab, telling them the address, and in the cab as well, I keep vibing with the guy. I have a good time, let him play some music. And then later on, because the thing is like, oh, let's have drinks, quote unquote, after party. Who defines what an after party is? It could literally just be the two of you hanging out, having a good time. So I remember I got into the apartment, and at that point I was staying with a friend of RSD who had a big, nice apartment. And he was still out in the field, still pimping. And I got there into the big living room with the girl. And I remember when he said, oh, Max, when you pulled, here's like the cabinet above the fridge where all the booze is in there. And again, I don't drink, but like a sip doesn't matter. So I go there, I open the cabinet, and I just see 2 bottles of scotch. One was, I think, Jack Daniels, and the other one was like some older shit that I have no idea about. It looked quite cheap. And I took that one. And, I fill in 2 full glasses because I don't drink booze. I literally just fill in 2 glasses. I think she doesn't even touch hers. I'm just, like, sipping on it. And, again, it's like this excuse. The moment there's 2 glasses on the table, we had drinks, right? And I remember I started kissing her, and she said, like, we're not going to have sex tonight. And, every girl says that. We are talking about this in the specific example as well. In the specific chapter of the Natural to the LMR. And I'm like, okay, then don't worry, we're not going to do anything you're uncomfortable with. And again, I mean this with so much devotion and truthfulness to my heart that I really don't care. At this point, she starts making out, and she's like, do you have condoms? One thing led to another, and it was a great night. And yeah. Now, again, fucking boring pull, right? But again, that is what natural game is looking like. Again, there's flashy stuff. I'll show you more later. Sure. But most of it is just boring. Hanging out with the girl, being sure that you lead, being sure that it's that you don't lose your frame, being sure that there's an FFF, the fuck faith frame. The rest is just very, very fucking subtle. I hope you, my friend, are understanding that, and you can steer your game towards this wonderful subtlety as well, so you don't run around like a freaking, I don't know, like a vampire or wolf or whatever, like trying to pull girls. Okay, so take it easy, and I hope this set helps you with that.